Hello again, this is Robert Veach here. This is my video review of the GOYOJO brand, their oilless vacuum pump. Adjustable flow rate on here, which you turn the power switch on in the back right here. After you plug it in with the included power cable, it's right there and it's lit. And you have an in and an out. In is what's taking the air in, the vacuum, and out is the amount of air that's pressured coming out of there. It comes with some nice silicone hoses on there so that you could connect it up to a lab experiment or whatever you're using it for. Let's take a look at the front right here. Very nice looking. So this will flow from 10 to 15 liters, and you have a full adjustment on here. And that adjustment is great because you can get full control over that vacuum pressure. And it's pretty linear, and then what's nice is you have the display right there that reacts and shows you the pressure. And this will yield 10 to 15 liters per minute, and it'll go from 0 to 30 inches of mercury. So this can be used in a lot of applications as a lab liquid vacuum filtration fractionalization device. If you have a lab, you know exactly what that is. It has a quiet diaphragm, and this thing weighs almost 6 pounds, heavy duty, and it gets excellent customer ratings. Customers really like it. So that inches of mercury is the unit of measure. It's used for barometric pressure and weather reports and aviation, among other areas. It's the pressure exerted by a column of mercury 1 inch in height at the standard acceleration due to gravity. There's also a bar reading on there. -1 bar means relative pressure reading of -1 bar, indicating the presence is exactly 1 bar below the local atmospheric pressure. So it's really nice because this gauge is really simple to see and read, and you're able to change the pressure and see any movement. Let's hold this hose again to get an idea right there. I love that it's analog. There's too much digital out there today. Analog is reliable and it works really well. And if you look at the way this is designed, it has a leatherette looking handle on it. It's a cream color. It's very attractive, bolted together, very solid with rubberized legs on the bottom. A simple power cord is included with a non-grounded cord because this is all safely set up where you don't need a ground. And this is oil free and maintenance free, because what's nice about that is the pump inside here is not using oil, so that you don't have to worry about oil coming on the in or the out of the connections. So that's a really sanitary environment. A lot of times you don't want to have oil in your experiments. So one of the things you could use this for, there's a lot of applications, but you could extract pressure when you're doing a mold. You want to have a plastic piece around a mold of something. You extract the vacuum it out, and what that does, it's just going to allow it to pull in, just like your vacuum sealers for food, except this is a lot more pressure and totally oil free. And so we don't have to worry about contaminations and everything. And it minimizes long-term upkeep also, that pump on there. So it does come with a little instruction book that's showing you how to use it. And I want to go over some of the specs. The rated power of this is 40 watts. Works with 115 volts up to 220 volts. This is the GLT-VP-15S. And the pump head is a 2-stage pump used in series inside here. The maximum vacuum degree is 0.085 MPa. The flow rate is maximum 15 liters per minute. The interface that is on the back that has these silicone included cables is 5/16 of an inch. This will work from 5 degrees centigrade up to 4 degrees centigrade, and you want to keep the humidity less than 80%. The pump and material inside here is ABS. What's really nice about this also is that this will work continuously for 24 hours. So they've got the cooling setup on here. It's also really quiet, less than 60 dB. Internally here, this is going 2600 RPM max. When you put this full like that, that's the speed of the motor inside there. And they're getting this thing to work continuously because they've got cooling ports and filtration on both sides right there. That's how they're getting this thing to run totally cool. So here I've taken off the back panel just so that we can take a look at the quality of the inside here. Here is the electronic module that's doing the speed regulation, This is some kind of a pressure switch that the pressure line is going through. You can see the silicone right there. Behind there is the actual pump. You see it's a two-stage pump in series right there. And the other end has a ventilation also. So you could tell this thing is built like a tank. This is very, very thick steel, powder coated with cream. So I'm impressed by the quality of the electronics and the way they laid this thing out. So what do I think after testing for the GOYOJO brand, this oilless vacuum pump? I really like this product. I love the way it looks, the cream color, the leatherette handle on here, the ability to change the pressure, whatever you want, and it comes with the hoses you're going to use if you have it set up in a laboratory. This is a really product that's going to work really well. And this thing weighs almost 6 pounds. It's built like a tank and it gets excellent customer ratings. I can see why customers really like it. So I'm going to give this product a full 5-star rating. I hope this video review helped you with your buying decision. Thank you for watching.